Ooh. Let's not do that. Alrighty. I got 3 drinks right next to me. Let's finish one of these. Okay. Alright, Chihuahua. Alright. Now we got tea and water next to us. That's good. That's a good place to start. Oh. I'm just gonna wait a minute or two here, see if anybody trickles in before we get started. Also, it is hot in my room. I don't know what is going on. It is hot in here. I feel like I'm baking. Get some air up on these belly rolls. It feels much better. All right. So in the last stream, we ended up with a win-loss streak, 15-7, which means we have a positive win rate right now. Not by much, but a positive win rate nonetheless. I'd like to keep that up and see if we can make our way to Master Ball tier today. And then if we make it to Masters, I don't know how I guess we'll just see how far we get before the end of stream today, because theoretically we have about 2.5 hours ish, maybe closer to probably closer to about 2 hours today for stream before Gaiden gets home. But I also don't necessarily have to end stream right when she gets home. We'll have to see how that plays out. Let's see what her plan is. Yo, Tristan. Okay, let's make sure before we get started with everything here, let's make sure that goals are updated. That's good. Speaking of Luna, we've almost got that goal set up. All right, chat's working fine. I meant to edit the layout again to make the chat box work properly. I think I need to expand. I need to figure that out. My chat box is not in a good position. I need to either shrink the black square here or figure out how to make chat appear bigger so it fills the square properly, because it looks awkward right now. Also, I know that there's a plugin that you can use for OBS to make your chat appear as little Pokemon characters that can run around on the bottom of the screen down there. That's something else that I wanted. That's why there's so much empty space down there. That'd be cool to have everybody running around down there, but I can't get that working either. That's my plan to this upcoming week. Hopefully by streams next weekend that'll be sorted out. I'll have that good to go. That'll be cool. Alright. So we're getting pretty close to Masters. This team has been doing really, really well for me so far. It's a little bit nerve-wracking though that we're getting so close to Master Rank. I feel like feel like we're getting seeing some difficult teams here. This looks like just like standard hyper offense. A lot of physical damage opportunities here. A lot of Pokemon that actually kind of like playing again, you know, up into Mandibuzz. I kind of feel like Rillaboom, Daniel is still a really solid lead here. I feel like Heatran's almost a must. I'm gonna try Rillaboom Heatran actually. Bring Lando in the back. Actually, Lando doesn't provide much here. Hold on. Yeah, wait. Daniel, Heatran, Mandibuzz. Yeah. Because Lando really only wants to be able to fight the enemy Heatran. Beyond that, Lando doesn't do much. Okay. I'm feeling a little rusty. I'm feeling like I need to take my time here. Okay, Heatran hits the field first. That's fine. Grassy Surge is up. This Watery Boy is... This Crybaby Pokemon is really not threatening much at the moment. Make It Rain also isn't threatening much at the moment, though. So... I might actually just go straight for the Drain Punch here. Get as much damage as possible, because Rillaboom, I think, lives a turn. I actually think I want to double up into this Heatran. Spiky Shield. Okay. Do we just play this super duper well? We might have. Yeah, no Protect on Heatran. That does half. Heatran gets a Heat Wave off. That's going to do a lot of damage. Goldango misses, and a Rillaboom is Assault Vested. And we get the Drain Punch off. We're in a great position right now. Okay. 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 Goldango is obviously faster than Heatran. We knew that already. Heatran's leftovers. Okay. So I think that takes it out of range of being KO'd by a Grassy Glide, actually. But I don't think we... They don't let me Drain Punch again, right? There's no way. They don't let me Drain Punch again. I don't know. The boosted Grassy Glide, I don't think it's gonna do it for me. I'm gonna go for it. We're gonna protect Grassy Glide and see if that's enough to snag the KO here. Oh, okay. Follow me is actually fine. That still does a decent chunk. And Rillaboom survives. So Ogerpon's the fastest thing on the field. That's information worth knowing. I don't think it OHKOs. I don't think it OHKOs my Goldango. So I think Goldango gets a Make It Rain off here no matter what we want to do. I kind of want to preserve the priority though. I think Mandibuzz coming out here is actually the right play. I'm just gonna Terra make it rain for as much damage as possible. I don't think they see this coming. There's no reason to see this coming. What do they want to do here? I'm really enjoying the battle content too. I think it's a lot of fun. Alright. They don't predict the Terra. So we're in a good spot here already. Well, they didn't. I guess that's a bold observation. I think it's safer to say they're not terroring themselves. Follow me is fine. That means we get a Make It Rain, a boosted Terra Make It Rain onto both of these Pokemon. Decent chunk of damage. Not nearly as much to Heatran as I would have liked to see, though. That's for sure. And Heat Wave is gonna hurt. It didn't go as well as I had hoped. But this means we can actually come back in for Fake Out pressure. This Heatran's just sitting here, though. Bringing in my Heatran. My Heatran's shiny, so it wins, right? Isn't that how this works? We're just gonna start trading Heat Waves. Why did I Heat Wave? He's also gonna have Flash Fire. Dodoy. That was stupid of me. That was very stupid of me. Okay, so I got nothing out of this turn. Oh, okay. They double protected anyway. That's fine. Alright, my Heatran's faster, though. A lot of protects going around right now. We are on the back foot pretty heavily right now. This grassy terrain has actually been more of a help for the enemies than it has for me. This Heatran's back up to half health. And I don't have Earth Power on this set. I wish I did. So this is a very support-oriented Ogerpon. Like I have to just Heat Wave again. Okay, they Terra. Terra the Heatran, that's fair. I felt like this was going to be a really, really rough spot from the beginning of this match, but they've really put me in a tough position here. But Heatran's faster, so I'm hoping that... I know that you're Flash Fire. Oh, we don't even survive one. I mean, it's 4 times effective, but... So, that means they don't have steel coverage on this Heatran. That means they don't have steel coverage on this Heatran. That's really interesting. Yeah, we're in a tough spot here. I had a strange feeling that the first battle back was going to be a tough one for me, but I didn't expect it to be this bad. Landorus gets an Intimidate on my Rillaboom, which is not ideal. feel like he wants to just Heat Wave, right? Rock Slide's enough too. That's spread damage. That's fair enough. This will be good information to know if a Foul Play can... It does a really nice chunk to Lando. I really don't have a great answer for like the Heatran mirror match. I just really don't have a good answer for the Heatran mirror match. I mean, even if by some miracle I get this attack off, it's not the winning move. Man, that was a tough one. I did not have a good matchup into that one. We got obliterated. I don't know if I was playing poorly. I feel like I kept making poor plays. Yeah, still really didn't have a good answer for the Heatran. What like I didn't bring Lando. Bringing Lando makes that a different match. Why I didn't bring Lando, I don't know. Clearly they knew. They recognized Lando as my. They recognized Heatran as their win condition, and brought Ogerpon to protect it, which is totally fair. What I needed to do was take care of Ogerpon and have Lando in the back. Should have focused Ogerpon. Then Lando would have forced the Terra. The Terra Fairy Heatran though, like I still, like that's something I even recognized in my team report, like when I was making the Pokepaste for the team or whatever, so I could share it on Showdown. That's something I even put in the team report for notes. Like I just don't have a good matchup into Terra Fairy Heatran. A very specific Pokemon that I don't have a good answer for. And the only way I get around it is if Terra Fairy Heatran isn't running Earth Power, which clearly that one was. My Heatran can hit it with Steel-type moves. That's all I've got for it. Really not a good answer. I have Goldango, I'd make it rain if it Terras, but it has Heat Wave. Which obviously one-shots Goldango. It's not a good matchup. It's rough. Okay, this looks like I'm not sure. It looks like Trick Room stuff to me. Looks like Mousehold Redirection. Trick Room. But not... It's not hard Trick Room. I don't know. This looks like it probably is like an optional Trick Room team like mine. I'm not going to read too much into it. Goldango does pretty well here. It's just spreading general damage. The only thing I don't want to face is that Arcanine. I'll bring Heatran in the back. Heatran does pretty well into this team. Heatran does actually quite well into this team. And then I need to bring my own Intimidate, or do I want to... I could bring Taunt to try to prevent Trick Room stuff. But there aren't really heavy hitters. There aren't really heavy physical hitters for my foul play to really matter. So I think I'm gonna. I think if they want to go Trick Room, I'm just gonna have to let them have Trick Room, and just try to stall it out. That's a cool profile picture, though. I like what they were doing there. Celia Arcanine. Goldango Rillaboom. Arcanine threatens a lot of damage here. I think I have to. I think I have to fake out the Arcanine. Also, it's Rockhead, because they didn't have Intimidate. Crit. Wow. Oh, we got Ally Switch. That's literally not gonna matter. It's Rockhead Arcanine, though. Which means they're trying to go big damage, flare blitzes, and such. They're faster than Goldango, that's worth noting. But that's actually okay, because we have Grassy Glide in the back. We still have priority. They can switch here, but then something has to take a Grassy Glide. They got that. If they got that cup of tea in the back, that's gonna take a Grassy Glide perfectly fine. Okay, they do want to preserve Arcanine. I should probably preserve our priority then. And there's the cup of tea. I could have tried to go for the prediction on that one, but it didn't seem super worthwhile. And I'm guessing they're going to go for Trick Room here. Oh, got the special defense drop. That's really nice, actually. And we see the Trick Room go up. That's fine. We have to preserve our priority then, on that note. I don't think they really threatened Goldango with a KO here, so I'm going to let him nasty plot. I don't threaten Rillaboom with a KO either. We could try to get more damage down by going for knockoff on Sinistcha here. They're not threatening that much damage right now. They could burn Rillaboom. That's the worst I'm gonna get out of this exchange, I think. So, I mean, neither one of these Pokemon want to take a knockoff, so that's fine with me. See Hex damage. Okay. You know, if they bring Arcanine in again right now, that would actually be incredible. So that's interesting. The Sinistcha's actually kind of seems to be built a little bit for damage, spreading burns and going for hexes. This is interesting. Roaring Moon. This thing's usually like super fast mode. Yeah, it boosted its speed. Okay, that's an interesting Pokemon to have in the back. He's gonna want to probably try and Terra Acrobatics here, I would assume, right? I'm gonna intimidate it. Preserve that Rillaboom. Seeing Matcha Gotcha here? Nope. Okay. Alright, we just protected. I kind of want to bring Heatran in here. I think I do. Bring in Heatran. And we go for Stomping Tantrum on something, apparently. Because I got distracted. Somebody came into my room here. It was not an ideal turn. Not what I was looking for. Actually, I think I can just Heat Wave here. And U-turn on the Roaring Moon. No, I think they just wasted their last turn of... Actually, I guess it wasn't a waste. I guess that was kind of intentional. They're trying to stall out their own Trick Room now. Just tough. Why is my Heatran sideways? What are you doing, bud? Alright, Roaring Moon is the fastest thing on the field. So whatever he wants to do is happening for sure, but he's also intimidated. Okay. Tailwind now. Tailwind Scald. If he Tailwinded Terra Water Scalded right there, I think that would have taken the Heatran out at least. Wouldn't have sealed up the game by any means, but it would have at least taken care of Heatran. Do you have a costume for Halloween yet? I have a costume idea, but I was supposed to... Luna and I were talking about doing a couple's costume, but she hasn't mentioned anything about it in quite a while, so I don't know if she's gotten anything yet. I don't know what her plan is. Okay, so we got Fake Out Pressure. Arcanine just hit the field. I think Terra Heatran here is pretty safe. I don't think Rillaboom threatens a KO thanks to it being, you know, intimidated. Oh, okay. Terra Flying. Now with Terra Flying, it might threaten a KO without acrobatics here. I should have just gone for Heat Wave. So now I'm not sure that Terra Fairy KOs. Intimidate saved me. And Terra Fairy does KO. Beautiful. Yeah, I do have Halloween ideas. So originally we had talked about doing a Pokemon Halloween costume, couples costume. She wanted to be, last I heard was talking about being like Serena, I think, because that's her favorite Pokemon, thanks to Pokemon Unite. That's her main. That's who she plays in Pokemon Unite all the time. So she wanted to be Serena, and I was going to be the Pokemon trainer because I have the jacket already and I got the hat in the closet, and it's going to be a pretty cheap, easy costume. But last time we talked about that was months ago, so I don't know. I'm not sure what the plan is now. Dude, why have my last two videos just done so poorly? What is this? Okay. This is another team that's gonna put us in kind of an awkward situation here. So gotta remember Mold Breaker's a thing. I don't want to let them get free prankster stuff up, so I'm gonna bring Fake Out lead and just threaten as much spread damage as I can. They have a lot of physical attackers, so Mandibuzz I think is beneficial here. And I think I want to bring Lando. No, I want to bring Heatran. Heatran Terra Fairy at least takes care of Urshifu pretty easily. Lando doesn't. Oh, and the only thing I wanted Lando for was the King Gambit, but Heatran takes care of that too, so I think we're chilling. Tornadus Ogerpon. Is this the lead I was expecting? So, Ogerpon can Ivy Cudgel one of us. I think, do we just let them get the Tailwind up? And just Terra make it rain? For max damage? No, we're gonna need a Terra. We need our Terra later. We need our Terra later, so regularly make it rain here, for sure. Okay, there's just, if we had just gone for Fake Out on the other slot, then we would have been in a fantastic position. But they actually didn't go for Prankster Tailwind here, so. Now when we pop that berry. Okay. Alright. Alright. Awkward positioning here. That feels like it could have been a good turn for us, but I don't think it played out the way that I wanted. I think they want to Ivy Cudgel this turn. I think I just want to make it rain again, just for some more spread damage. Grassy Tail went up. That's fine. Not ideal, but fine. Ivy Cudgel. Okay. I'm going to bring Fake Out Pressure back onto the field. That actually, I'm going to pretend like that was intentional positioning. I feel like Ogre Pawn wants to protect again here, right? Okay, they withdraw Ogre Pawn. That's actually also good for us. Fluttermane comes in. Maybe not so good for us. But we made the correct predictions there, which is something. And I'm gonna just protect Grassy Glide KO because I'm Assault Vested. I'm not that worried about a Dazzling Gleam here on Rillaboom. Or the Moonblast into the Protect. That's also fine. I have to assume their last Pokemon, Landorus. Yeah, that's what I was. That's what actually was exactly what I was thinking. Okay. Because of this, I think Mandibuzz might be important enough to Terra Fairy right here, so that I can foul play the Landorus. And Grassy Glide. This is the first time I think I've ever Terra'd Mandibuzz. This is the first time I've actually Terra'd Mandibuzz. This is kind of funny. Ooh, we're gonna get the foul play on Ogre Pond though. That's actually also fine. People screeching downstairs. Oh no, my special attack fell. Okay, Ogre Pond's the fastest thing in the field. Confirmed. Mandibuzz lives another Moonblast, but I don't think that they go for Moonblast again here. Their Tailwind petered out though. Oh, my Grassy Terrain disappeared as well. That's kind of a rough turn. I want to foul play again. I feel like the switch out here is really obvious, but they don't know what my last Pokemon is. Now, sadly, I can still get Ivy Cudgeled because of Mold Breaker, but... And it does hurt. Actually, can confirm. It does close to half. Unless they crit, in which case it leaves me with 3 HP. is also an option. I don't think Heat Train doesn't actually get an attack off here, but we're gonna try. Well, Heat Train does get to attack here. They just focus Mandibuzz instead. Interesting. I burn the Flutter, but that doesn't really matter, I don't think. This means we get to bring in Fake Out support for Heat Train here. Flutter can't KO both my Pokemon right now. When Heat Train gets to fire off another Heat Wave. I mean, do I focus down the Flutter? No, if I was going to focus down anyone, I would think I should focus down the Lando. Because Flutter doesn't threaten a KO right here, I don't think. Just Terra Fairy, I guess. Yeah. Imagine if I had Fake Out of the Flutter. I actually think it still doesn't threaten a KO here. Ooh, the crits. Because I'm Assault Vested. Wow. I didn't see that coming. Okay. After recovery turns, do I actually have enough HP to survive Terra Fairy Moonblast? That's really what this comes down to right now, doesn't it? Heat Train's bulky, and it resists. But it's Terra Fairy. Terra Fairy Flutter Mane. Oh, I survived that. How beautiful. Oh, the special attack drop. Does that matter? No way, dude. Okay, we're good. I didn't want to risk the miss, that's why I went for Terra Blast. Oh. Wow. I really thought the special attack drop there was about to seal our doom. Holy. Holy. That one was nerve-wracking. Not gonna lie. I need to really pay more attention to trying to recognize win conditions. I think that's where I'm struggling with some of these matches, is recognizing and preserving win conditions. Oh. This looks like actually a Trick Room or Tailwind team. This looks like an either-or situation. A lot of strong physical attackers. I think Mandibuzz in the back is going to be very, very helpful. Actually, I wonder if Mandibuzz in the lead, possibly. No, it doesn't threaten nearly as much damage. Heatran lead's interesting. No, I think Daniel lead with Mandibuzz, Heatran in the back. Again, exact same squad. Literally the exact same squad. The only things I can intimidate, I can also just easily KO. No reason to intimidate if I can KO him. And you can't intimidate Urshifu because it just crits right through it anyway. It doesn't matter. Tornadus Ursaluna. I feel like the Tailwind is super obvious here, and I can kind of stop it for one turn, but I can't make it stop for that long. So I kind of want to just go for damage here on this Ursaluna. Is it going to Terra Ghost immediately? Yeah, okay. No fake outs for me. But this is why we brought Mandibuzz in the back, actually. This is exactly what it's for. Okay, this turn went really well for them, actually. Because now they just get to freely... Well, they went for Earthquake. And that's not boosted yet, so Goldengo survives. And that does a lot of damage on both of their Pokemon. So that's pretty good for us, actually. Ursaluna's the fastest thing in the field. Now it's burned. I kind of want to preserve here. And I think on the off chance they let me do this, I'm just going to go for Make It Rain, because honestly Goldengo's kind of done his job at this point. But also give me a free switch back in for more fake out pressure, which could be wonderful. I crit Goldengo. We see Earthquake still coming out. We know it's not choiced, it's just going for Earthquakes. I guess they don't know that it's weakened thanks to the terrain? I'm not sure here. now we fake out Tornadus pretty easily here. And I think Foul Play easily gets the KO right now. Assuming we don't just die to a Facade, which that's probably a calculation I should have done at some point. Oh, it's herbed, I guess. I don't, why? Hold on. I should have done a calculation on Facade there. Because that was kind of the whole point of bringing that Pokemon. Yeah, I mean, I still have my Terra, thankfully. So we genuinely might be okay still. Just thanks to Terra. I don't want to take another Bleakwood Storm. Mandibuzz's whole point was to counter this specific set, and I didn't calc to make sure it actually would live a Facade. Definitely something I should have done. Now we get a single target Heat Wave. And it still survives that, but we can Grassy Glide it. And that should be the end of Ursaluna. So I want to focus my Terra on whatever comes in next. Although Tailwind petered out, so I don't even have to Grassy Glide it, but... I think I'm still going to. I thought about, for the potential Focus Sash, Grassy Gliding the other Pokemon, but I think the KO here is too valuable. I don't want to give it a chance to do big damage. Do I not live a Surging Strikes? No, I think I'd live just barely. Can eat my berry. Wonderful. It's not Focus Sashed, which is exactly the item I would put on Urshifu. I don't know why I never see. I guess Choice Band is also a really good item for Urshifu, but I feel like Focus Sash is really nice for it. Alright, I don't have priority anymore. That's kind of tough. And we got Chen Pao on the field. The nice thing about Chen Pao, though, is it only can really threaten one of our Pokemon right now. And we have super effective moves from both of our Pokemon. Alright. So this thing is sashed. That's something to keep in mind. I wish I had priority left, so I could have at least broken the sash. Focus Sash Chen Pao. It might have been really interesting to have just tried to burn it last turn. To break the sash. And then it does less damage this turn. It can Ice Spin me. I don't know if it KOs. It probably does. It's a very strong Pokemon. And it crits. Alright. That's just insult and injury right there, I think. I think if I had actually gone for the Will-O-Wisp and it connected, I think we might have been in an okay position. Actually. Maybe not if they still crit. I think crit would bypass the burn debuff, but I think we had potential to win that if we had just done better conserving some of our Pokemon. I think that's what that one came down to. I don't think I did a good enough job conserving our win condition. Conserving our priority. Well, also, I think also part of it was that I didn't expect Mandibuzz to go down to one facade. I want to do the calcs on that at some point. I'm afraid to open Google right now with Stream on because I feel like it's going to lag everything out. But I'm curious if there's a world where we survive that with the right investment. Or was it just like our HP was too low for the chip damage? I don't know. Anyway. Next battle. This team looks like pretty standard setup sweeps. Swords Dance Chien-Pao, probably at least 2 redirection users. I feel like the water type Ivy Cudgel is super obvious here. There's really not a reason for them not to bring that. Like Heatran threatens decently with Terra. Like Heatran again is probably our Terra candidate here. Alright. This is a pretty ridiculous lead, to be honest. But Heatran definitely threatens the most damage right now, I think. I mean, Lando can still... I feel like Lando probably wants a U-turn here though, right? So I think we're okay. Please tell me it's Terra Fairy. Ooh, juicy. And Lando U-turned. Exactly as I predicted. That means we get it really solid, full-powered Make It Rain off on this Terra Fairy Heatran. I don't think it's going to KO, but it's going to do a lot of damage. And we got Iron Hands on the field. Ooh, it does just KO. Serving up their Terra on a hot platter. A hot golden platter. You gotta love it. Alright, we got Chen Pao hitting the field. This thing wants to sucker punch for sure, right? I feel like the fake out also is super obvious here on Rillaboom. Right? I think we conserve Rillaboom here. Send out Lando. And I feel like they want to fake out to punish Goldango. Right? Or sucker punch rather. You got the Intimidate drops. We see a fake out from Iron Hands. And Ice Spinner into Lando. That's not ideal, but that kind of sucks, but I think it's fine. That means we got the nasty plot up. I think Terra Fairy here is actually more valuable still. I'm gonna protect Goldango. Because it gives me a resistance to multiple stabs from the enemy team. Both Pokemon in the field right now, I resist their stabs now. One of which is Drain Punch. That is almost definitely coming for me. I'm gonna call their Sucker Punch again. Oh, beautiful. He Wave missed on the Iron Hands, which is annoying, but actually fine. And I'm assuming we get Heavy Slammed now. Or see Wild Charge. No Heavy Slam. Nidrus wants to high horsepower Goldango. Goldango's kind of like redirecting just by being a larger threat right now. Is kind of its plan. We see Stomping Tantrum. Yeah. I think it's Assault Vested for sure. Wild Charge. Also into the Protect. Ooh. Okay, I want to burn Lando now. I don't think there's any world where Goldango doesn't go down right here, but it is more than served its purpose. And it still gets it still survives, and it still gets the boosted. Oh no! Goldango eats. Goldango's nomin, bro. I think Goldango. Goldengo just got 3 of those 4 KOs. And the only reason it didn't get one of them is because of Focus Sash. Yummy, yummy. That was delicious. Hey, check in right now. Who else here? Ah, there's Tristan. Just lurking. I love it. Oh man, I'm feeling the nerves. Feeling nervous here. We're broken even on our win-loss ratio. Ooh, okay. I feel like we fought this team. Sounds good, Necrozma. I definitely do plan on doing some single battles at some point. Hold on. Let me finish planning for the squad here. Okay, so Rillaboom is helpful against honestly just 2 of their Pokemon outside of Fake Out support. What happens if I just threaten like Heat Wave Goldengo? No, I think Rillaboom, just for priority, is very important here. And I feel like they're a pretty fast team. I actually kind of want to bring Carbink in the back. Pretty fast team and pretty weak to Fairy. I think I want to bring Carbink in the back. Weirdly enough. Alright, so this just comes down to who's the fastest Fake Out support. As to who gets their turn here. Right? My Rillaboom is, I believe, max HP, max attack. There's a good chance that we don't win the Fake Out here. Okay, we do. Good. Well, they don't even go for the Fake Out. That's definitely Assault Vest, by the way, on the Iron Hands. Something worth noting. We're gonna need to take care of that. But Volt Switch. Interesting. It's okay. Lando's being threatened by a KO right now. Lando's being decently threatened by a KO right now. But we also could be seeing some redirection stuff here. But Grassy Glide still does. It's either going to KO Landorus or get redirected and do decent damage into the Ogre Pond here. Okay. We took other Lando really early, and we got Heatran in the back, so that's actually really solid for us. The only other Heatran threat we have is also on the field right now. So we're in a really solid position. Well, I guess it depends. No, even if they have the fish in the back, Heatran takes care of that pretty easily. We got to preserve Terra though. Is where we come. That's the problem we run into right now. We have to preserve Terra. And I really kind of want to preserve Rillaboom as well. But I really want to knock off this Iron Hands. I don't want you to have that Assault Vest. I don't really have the opportunity to switch right here. Only because neither one of my Pokemon in the back want to come in on either one of these attacks that they're likely to be going for. And as long as this Iron Hands is alive, I don't even really want to Trick Room. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for Make It Rain, even though I don't think it's gonna connect and do anything. Alright, we're good. This is kind of the turn we expected here. We get a Drain Punch off, which means Rillaboom, I think, is still alive after this turn. Yep. Drain Punch means we survive. Which means we still have a chance to reset the grassy terrain. What did that just say? It flashed by too fast and it didn't show up in my activity feed. I don't know what that said. Hold on. I really don't want to open Google. My computer doesn't have nearly enough RAM to be opening tabs while I'm streaming. Struggle busing as it is. Alright. Carbink got Ivy Cudgeled. I didn't expect that. Heatran got drain punched. That makes sense. I think Heatran just heat waves here. And we actually just, I think I actually kind of want to just protect Carbink for another turn. I think if the other player, I feel like just doubles up into Heatran though, right? Maybe I should have just gone for some chip damage. I think they just double up into Heatran here. Okay. We get the KOs. That was risky because if Heat Wave misses one of those targets here, we're in a tough spot. But now that all they have in the back is a Pokemon we haven't seen yet, I believe. So it should be full health. Mischievous. Booster energy speed? Or special attack? Okay, booster energy speed, mischievous. Okay. They haven't Terra'd yet either. So they're gonna... Oh, they don't even need to Terra to KO with Moonblast right there. That's crazy. I'm gonna make a really, really bold play, and I'm gonna predict the Terra and go for the fake out. Okay. This person just doesn't need Terra, clearly. I think that was my only way out, really. Carbink just doesn't do enough damage. Carbink's super duper passive. Just out of curiosity, how much does a light screen boosted Moonblast do to Carbink? Okay, does 35. Noted. Okay, that's actually good information. Does 30. Moonblast through light screen does 35 to Carbink. Alright, real quick, before we continue on, let me open my Streamlabs right here to see if I can see what this message was that just popped up. Notification ping that I missed. Oh, Faye has subscribed on YouTube. But I believe, wait, I believe that's my old channel though, that it just, hold on. I think that's my old channel that just got that notification though. That's not a new Gyro subscriber. Yeah, that's Ace Turner Ninja that just got a sub. Interesting. Weird. Okay. That's what that was. Sure. What's your favorite thing to yell while battling? Thomas, the tank engine. Okay. Lilligant Torkoal. Lilligant Torkoal after you stop. I don't have a fantastic way of stopping that, to be honest. I think Keychain does its best. Murkrow is interesting. I haven't seen that in a while. So definitely, we're looking at Sun Tailwind stuff. It's pretty obvious here. Because of that, I wonder if card make in the back actually could be beneficial. Hold on. We're bringing actually a different lead this time, believe it or not. And Lando, I believe. I think because they seem to be kind of hard Tailwind, I want to try to throw them off by just tossing a Trick Room in there. Yep. After you Sunny Day stuff, that makes sense. That's an interesting call sign, to be honest. I think the fake out here is super obvious, right? But Heat Wave still does a ton of damage right now, even into Torkoal. Are we still gonna see after you Eruption potentials? Oh, Sleep Powder. That's rough. Oh, the enemy Lilligant dodged the Heat Wave too. That's a rough turn all around, honestly. Kind of wish I was Terra Grass right now, but I Sleep Powder. If they managed to land the Sleep Powder on the Heatran, that's gonna be really annoying. And there's their Heatran, and I'm pretty sure I just Drain Punched into that slot. Dang. Rillaboom putting some work in right now. And now they get to go for free Heat Waves. And I don't Rillaboom's Assault Vested, but I don't think we'd survive a Sun Boosted Heat Wave. But it does put me in a position to get Carpinkin for free. I'm gonna knock off this Lilligant. Oh, they thought they just scared me out straight up. That's fair. They almost did. We're Assault Vested. I'm guessing they must not have earth power if they're just letting heat transit here. Either that or they're thinking it's sleeping, it's not a big threat, we're just gonna let it be. It's also an option. So I actually don't really want to put Trick Room up in this situation just yet. Only because Sun's gonna go down soon and they want to bring Torkoal back in. And Torkoal in Trick Room is not something I want to be dealing with. So I'm gonna protect Terra Heatwave because I feel like I have to wake up this turn. I'm gonna punish my opponent for letting Heat Transit here. No sleep powder for you. Enemy Heat Train gets a Heat Wave off. Flash Fire immune. I wake up. Take care of this Lilligant, hopefully. Enemy Heat Train's faster than me. Grassy Terrain disappears. Sun disappears. Unless it actually could have Heat Rock. Could have another like 2 or 3 turns. Okay, there's their Lando. They have not Terra'd yet. They could do a defensive Terra with one of these guys right now. I just want to burn Lando. I don't want to deal with it. And protect. Okay, fair enough. I'm faster. That's good to confirm. Their Lando goes for Earthquake. Our Lando's immune and our Heatran is taking neutral damage right now. We burn you. That's actually a decent exchange for us. I'm curious as to why they went for Earthquake though. Alright. This turn is looking pretty rough for them. Because they don't have any way to enable Torkoal, so it's kind of dead weight in the back right now at half HP. 1 KO here puts us in a pretty solid position. They probably, I'm assuming Heatran defensive Terra? Yeah. Makes sense. Ooh. Okay. You still get Flash Fire immunity. That makes sense. That's fair. Stomping Tantrum still should not feel good. Never mind. JK. Felt fine. I still get a Sunny Day boosted Key Wave off into this Torkoal comes in. Which is something, I guess. And that means they don't get to reset their own sun now. That means that they get to come in and intimidate again, but I'm just gonna U-turn out. My Lander's the fastest thing in the field. I'm just gonna U-turn out. Reset my Intimidate. Actually, I I think I want to just protect this turn. And flash cannon their Pokemon. Alright, protect on the rock slide is pretty solid. And they are just heat waving. That's now... yeah. It's not doing anything. Let me get a flash cannon off here. It's decent damage. Sunlight faded. The Orlando's burned. The Orlando's on a timer, which is great for us. Now we U-turn. I'm gonna U-turn flash cannon and heat train. Carbink comes in here just as a pivot at this point. I can't believe it took him that long to flash cannon our E-Tran. I think I just want to rock slide here, honestly. It misses both targets. Wow. Of those two rock slides right there, oh my gosh, dude. That was the most troll rock slide turn I think I've ever witnessed. Carbink doesn't win this one. He's got flash cannons. I think Carbink has potential to KO the Landorus here, but I don't think it's not gonna be able to do anything to this Heatran. It'll be funny seeing Carbink take out a Landorus right here, but I think Heatran still does too much damage. It's got quad effective stab flash cannon for me. I don't even take out the Lando. That's super sad. Carbink survives hits for sure, but does not threaten any damage in return. I'd probably be better off throwing Toxic on it, to be honest. That was tough. That was a tough one. What do I do differently in that situation to potentially pull that out? Not tear my Heatran. I think the only answer there would have been not tear my Heatran. And who do I tear in instead? Terra Water Lando would have not been. Terra Water Lando wouldn't have made a difference, would it? No, not really. Terra Water Lando might have been the better Terra option in that situation. Only for the resistance to the fire stab that was getting thrown around. Yeah, my team struggles really heavily with Terra Fairy Heatran if it has Earth Power. Terra Fairy Heatran just kind of sits on my team if it has Earth Power. My only answer is Goldango and Heatran, but if it has Earth Power, it just takes care of both of them super easily. Okay. This looks like speed control, Iron Bundle, and just like setup sweep kind of stuff. So I kind of want to. I think I could just shut that down pretty easily with Daniel Rillaboom. I think Heatran in the back is really helpful. And Mandibuzz possibly. I think Lando's still better here. Lando threatens 3 of their Pokemon with super effective damage. And they don't have any flying type switch in, so honestly Lando's looking. Lando actually is probably our win condition here, realistically. We need to get rid of Iron Bundle and the Weasel. And Lando has a field day. And there's one of them. And I think we discovered this earlier. Unless they have speed investment on this Iron Hands, we win the fake out matchup. Which means we can go for a Make It Rain right here. I actually probably would have. I should have thought that through a little bit more. I could have stopped the Icy Wind from going up at all. But I fake out the Iron Hands instead. See, Freeze Dry. Okay. Oh, we live that. Make It Rain takes out Iron Bundle. No speed control for you. And Iron Hands flinches. And I'm not sure that that's actually Assault Vested Iron Hands just based off that damage there. I'm going to Nasty Plot and switch out here. I think. No, that's going to be an Ice Spinner coming towards Rillaboom here, I think. Yeah. It's almost certainly an Ice Spinner coming towards Rillaboom right now. Tears up the terrain, but that's fine, honestly. And did they just like, they could have just Drain Punched into Rillaboom, and now my Heatran's in a really tough spot. Ooh, Swords Dance. That's a little scary. I'm actually gonna Terra Goldango here. And just Make It Rain Heat Wave. The only reason I want to Terra Goldango is to avoid the actually with Terra, their Sucker Punch might still KO. With the Terra, I don't die with Sucker Punch here. With my Terra, I don't die to Sucker Punch, but with them also Terroring, I might. Terra, I think this was a very aggressive Terra, and I think this is gonna not work out for me very much right now. Oh, I survived that. Okay. And we're actually in a fine position, I think. Because Heat Wave, we're faster than Iron Hands, I'm almost sure of that. So they're down to one Pokemon. And it's Ursaluna. They have ground type moves they want to go for right now, right? No, they just forfeit. That's fair though. I wanted to see how that played out. I wanted to see what that Ursaluna set was. I haven't seen very many of them, surprisingly. That crit saved me on that 1 HP Chunpao, you think so? I don't know, that Chunpao had Focus Sash. It was living one turn no matter what I did. That's why I had double spread move. But that's good to know that Terra Sucker Punch does not KO if we also Terra. So if we're worried about that, that's our survival tactic. Also, if we just, you know, don't attack, Sucker Punch doesn't hit anything. We've been kind of flailing in rank 9 for a while, though. Actually, we've been flailing in rank 9 for 2 hours now. When this series first started, Blood Moon Ursaluna was considered like a real threat, but I think everyone's kind of migrated back to regular Ursaluna now. Ooh, the Sneasler. This looks like also Icy Wind speed control stuff. So I kind of want to just threaten with Daniel again, to be honest. I think Carbink. I think if I can get Carbink in earlier, it could be very helpful. I think yet again, Heatran could be a big deal here. With Heatran, we need to be worried about Lando. And if we Terra, we need to be worried about Sneasler. Actually, Sneasler actually kind of threatens Heatran a lot. Sneasler actually does decent against the whole team here. Wait, I'm not even going to worry about speed control. If they want to try to do speed control stuff, that's fine. I don't think they're actually going to get a chance to. Iron Bundle wants to get the speed boost from its booster energy and use that as speed control options. It doesn't usually run a survivability item. Okay. This is an interesting lead for us. Goldengo is very, very, very heavily threatened here, actually. So I'm gonna play a little bit differently here. I'm just gonna protect turn 1 and go just punch this Gambit in the face. To the Lando withdraw, that's fair. I'm sort of guessing Swords Dance Gambit too. Or Sucker Punch right here. It's also an option. Yep, there's the Sucker Punch. Just want to punch this Gambit right in its mustache. Get this thing off my field. Okay, Ogerpon is very threatening right now, actually. I'm actually going to Nasty Plot in front of it. And I don't think they let me Drain Punch again. I think that's going to become a Landorus. I think that's going to become a Landorus. They want to preserve that Sucker Punch for sure. Right? Please be right. This is a big call if true. Nope. And we just gave them the Defiant boost for free. That's not ideal. Gambit's a threat. If they have Protect, they're clicking it right now. If they have Protect, they have to click it right now. Gambit Sucker Punch is very, very threatening. Okay, they opt to just Sucker Punch Lando. That's fine. Not ideal. We took a lot of damage for it. But at least we trade KOs here. And Landorus is not in a good position. And there's Iron Bundle. Booster Energy, Icy Wind is almost definitely coming my way. I don't have any way. I just have to try to resist it right here. I have to Water Terra. This is not an ideal Terra for me. But I can't switch in for an immunity to Ivy Cudgel. I have to just try to live it. I have to just try to live it right here. Oh, and I have to try to live Icy Wind, Ivy Cudgel. That's not fun. I don't think we live both. Oh, the Ivy Cudgel Rillaboom. Which means Rock Slide gets to go off. Which means now we're even. And Lando's still in the back though, so that's not good for us still. Their Lando's in the back and we are half HP with a Heatran hitting the field. And we don't have any way of protecting our Heatran. Yeah, they are in an advantageous position every day of the week right here. Heatran never lives an attack right here. Ooh, and they have Grassy Glide. Yep, okay. GG's. This fire variant of what's his name actually gives me a decent amount of trouble too. Only because I can't flash fire in front of it because of its ability. Yeah, but I don't see them Terra very often at all. I think Mold Breaker is very valuable. You don't see a lot of Terras on that Pokemon. By the way, the opponent just beat me without using their Terra at all. Like I just got heavily smacked down. Just gonna put that out there. I got counter-led so hard. I was playing on the back foot the entire game. And my bold prediction of preserving the Sucker Punch was very wrong. It didn't help either. Alright, this looks pretty low. This looks like pretty obvious Tailwind. That dragon, can't even remember his name. It's so forgettable. But that dragon, I know, can be a little bit scary. Daniel matches up into that really, really well. Well, actually, not really, really well. It matches up into it. Okay. Landorus really doesn't want to see it. Heatran does okay. Heatran might be our win con here for real. Again, there's that Hearth Flame though. Like we really don't have a good answer into it. I think Mandibuzz is genuinely our best bet into the Hearth Flame. Just trying to foul play it. Excalibur, that's right. Man, we're just getting some really rough matchups right here. Alright. This looks like pretty obvious, like, Tailwind Heat Wave situation to be in, right? You can't attack. Get a nice Mega Rain off. Puts both of them in half. I think Goldango is our best bet to just kind of sacrifice here. I want to bring Heatran in on this. Definitely Heat Wave Tailwind that I'm about to face. That way we can bring Fake Out support back in. I feel like if Chi-Yu has it, it wants to protect here, right? I'm just gonna do it anyway. Fake Out Heat Wave. That went so well for us. Rillaboom dodging that. And Heat Wave connecting on both. Oof. That's a great turn of events for us. And remember, they still have the Tailwind up. They probably have Excalibur set up stuff in the back. Yep. And Urshifu. Oh, that's Urshifu Dark as well. Okay, that's very, very interesting. It's very interesting. Okay. So, with that in mind, I think I want to Drain Punch Terra. I think I want to Drain Punch Terra Heat Wave. What Terra is this back color about to be? Terra Fairy. Okay. That's actually fine for us. Believe it or not. The only reason I Terra here is I don't want to take a close combat. Like, I feel like Urshifu is likely to throw my way. Wicked Blow as well. Eat that up a little bit better. Crit still doesn't feel good. Icicle Crash misses. Oh my gosh. This guy's just not having a good game. I kind of feel bad. Thermal Exchange. Gives a boost to... Okay. I didn't even really think about that. I forgot that that ability even existed, to be entirely honest. But Excalibur can KO one of us, but not both of us right here, right? So, I think I Grassy Glide. Yeah. Man, this team either absolutely cleans house or struggles so heavily, and I don't feel like there's much of an in-between. This feels like a very matchup prone, very matchup prone team. It either counters things super well or it super doesn't. What? We've been in rank 9 for the past 2.5 hours, by the way. Just gonna put that out there. Ooh. Okay. What is there? So is it, I guess they're enabling Volcarona? That's my guess. They want to enable Volcarona. I think Rillaboom Daniel is just too solid of a lead, like threatening damage wise, to not bring it. Lando really doesn't have a good matchup here, except for Volcarona specifically. Well, Lando also helped with Iron Hands, potentially. They don't even have a lot of, they have a lot of special damage, so I think I'm actually going to bring Carbink to help mitigate some of that special damage, potentially. I wish Carbink had Rock Slide right now. But this is a very specific situation. Anti-Volcarona. It's a very specific situation to find myself in. Yo, Strizzy, what's up, man? Oh, this is a wonderful lead for us. I don't want to deal with whatever this Ninetales wants to do. So I'm actually going to fake out the Ninetales. Because I know that Bundle can't KO anyone right here. I'm going to break that Sash, or whatever it has. Okay, Aurora Veil still goes out. That's fine though, I guess. It's not great, but it happened. Aurora Veil means that Bundle does survive though. I kind of expected Choice Scarf on the Ninetales, but clearly that isn't what they had. The Aurora Veil being up is potentially a problem. But it only has 5 turns to be up because we saw that it had the booster energy. So that means it's definitely not going to be 7 turns of Aurora Bear. So we can potentially stall that out, actually. Does Gyarados actually threaten a KO here? I actually don't know that Rillaboom threatens the KO here. Genuinely. So I think I'm gonna opt for recovery here instead. I'm gonna go for another Make It Rain. Oh, we see a Terra coming out. Oh, is this gonna be like Dragon Dance, Terra, sweeping Gyarados right now? Oh, Flying Terra. I guess that makes sense. They want to get rid of Rillaboom. I should have just gone for the priority. I didn't expect their supporter to Terra right here. To be entirely honest. That wasn't something that was on my, Strizzy is a streamer friend of mine. Does a lot of shiny hunting. It's super cool. This bundle is just surviving. Carping doesn't really have the opportunity to come in and set up Trick Room right now just because of the threat of spread damage. I think Heatran has to come in. Wow, challenge complete. I'll have to let her know. Hold on, let me take a photo of that for her. Oh my gosh, that Hydro Pump still does a ridiculous amount. Alright, Heat Wave KOs. Proc the Citrus Berry. And Hospitality heals that thing up to full, basically. Okay. Well, from this position, I feel like I just Heat Wave and switch out. So I can reset Goldango's stats and hope that Shadow Balls can be helpful. Okay. So let's do this one at a time. So we'll posture check. We'll hydrate a little bit. Okay. We'll stand up and stretch for a second while Heatran faints. Carbink has to get Trick Room up right here, or the game's just straight up over. wonderful. That's a wonderful turn for us. Now I know that they also have Trick Room. Gyarados is burned. And the Aurora Veil just wore off. Grassy Terrain just wore off. So I feel like we're actually in an okay position right here. Now that all of their boosts have worn off. We're going to get a light screen up. We're going to hopefully knock out this Gyarados with a Make It Rain. Because it just protected, which means it can't avoid, well, probably can't avoid this damage. I guess it could try to go for the double protect. I think they still have multiple win conditions here though. Okay, Rage Powder is fine. I understand the thought process. Ooh. I think we pulled it off, boys! I think we pulled it off! Terra Gyarados is a new one. I hadn't seen that yet. I think they have to try to Matcha Gotcha here, right? Ooh, the crit! Carbink disrespecting him. Oh, but we trigger that berry. Is Shadow Ball enough with a -1 in special attack? Oh, they're faster. But with the screens up, they don't get nearly as much healing. Beautiful. Beautiful. You love to see it. Hey, our score is 21-12. That's an interesting combo there. Alright, let me text Luna back. Let me let her know. So the special Luna stream, I'll have to talk with her, and I'll let you guys know on Discord for sure which day it's gonna be, but chances are it's gonna be Tuesday or Wednesday. Just FYI. I'll let you guys know on Discord what day she decides she wants to do it. Man, the grind to Great Ball has been swift, and now here we are just kind of stuck here. Ooh, this looks like hard Trick Room. With Firebird Arcanine as an optional mode. But this looks like pretty hard Trick Room. I'm assuming Fake Out lead, probably. Do I think I can stop Trick Room with Mandibuzz? And beyond that, Mandibuzz is kind of just dead weight, right? So I think I'm actually just going to opt to reverse Trick Room if need be. And bringing... I could bring Lando. I don't know, that bird. With this team, I don't have a good matchup with that bird if they bring it. But I'm kind of expecting the Trick Room mode. That looks like that's their default mode. They might recognize I have anti-Trick Room options and not bring it, which would put us in a rough spot. And there's the bird, the Pokemon I said I didn't have a great matchup with on this particular setup, and there it is. But we know that we win the fake out here, and our attacker can't be faked out, so we win here in terms of just getting damage downrange, right? Oh, both of our Pokemon are faster. This is a slow Moltres. Very interesting. We trigger its Berry and we trigger its Berserk, which I think means it gets its Berserk off twice now, technically. Wild Charge hurts. Okay. They gave out the shiny Galar birds towards the end of the Sword and Shield metagame. You had to actually play in VGC, an online VGC tournament in order to earn it, though, which it's kind of lame. I didn't get mine. Oh, Hospitality healing up that Moltres. Yeah, I guess that would have been a pretty obvious switch in, but we still get a knockoff on the Sinestro, which is kind of nice. I'm kind of just letting Goldango go down here. It's done a lot of damage and it's doing okay. Okay, so they're faster than our Rillaboom though. That's also information worth having. So the Sinestro's off the field, which is wonderful. Kind of want to bring Carbink in and just light screen in front of this thing for survivability purposes. Arcanine. Okay, this actually is not a terrible position to be in. I think I want a light screen to make my Landorus's day a little bit easier, because Landorus is going to have to be the cleanup here. Okay, they Terra Poison. They were already going to be resisting this Grassy Glide though, so it doesn't super make a difference on that front. Carbink, don't flinch. Okay. This puts us in a decent position, actually, with the Terra. With their Terra, actually puts us in a really solid position. Okay, I think I want a Terra here and KO. I'm just gonna chip damage with Dazzling Gleam. It's not gonna do much of anything. Oh, this is such a good turn for us. Terra Water actually maybe isn't ideal here. But this Dazzling Gleam chip damage on Iron Hands is. But this means to get their Intimidate cycle down now, and neither one of their Pokemon is intimidated. And the light screen now isn't all that helpful. But we're faster. And Iron Hands is the only one with a chance to KO Landorus here. So, I think Landorus is primary target. Arcanine could have Wild Charge, I guess, technically. But the likelihood of that is not very high. He lives that? Okay, well then now I think we lose, actually. I actually kind of expected, even with the Intimidate, that would do a lot more damage. I really expected, even with the Intimidate, that would do a lot more to Iron Hands. Oh. Well, that's tough. And that's... That's Carbink, the slowest thing on the field now. This could be information, though. Crit! Go down to a crit rock slide. That's so disrespectful. That's so disrespectful. Alright, what do we do differently to win that match? Not Terra, for one. The Terra was unnecessary in hindsight. And, we didn't need it. And without the Terra, I don't think Iron Hands has an easy KO there. Also, Carbink ended up not being very useful there. Carbink actually consistently has proven to me to be kind of dead weight when I do bring it along, which is very upsetting. I think that if I really wanted to run a Trick Room option, a bulky Trick Room option, I should probably put Sinestro on the team. Then that gives us a lot of weakness to Fire, and Ghost, and Dark. So that was why I opted for Carbink. Of course, Carbink gives us a lot of weakness to Water, and only one Pokemon to take care of it. Our Monkey. Is there other bulky Trick Room Pokemon we could put in that slot? There's that bird again. Oh my goodness, dude. Yeah, we don't have a good matchup into that bird, dude. This is another one where I just really don't see a great out for us. Quite honestly. Not unless I just, like, full nuke the bird turn 1. Lando's pretty helpful here for at least 2 of their Pokemon. I feel like bringing Daniel without bringing him as a lead is tricky. I think I'm gonna bring Mandibuzz in the back for bulk. Bulky Foul Blaze. Ninetales, Iron Hands. Okay, well this is definitely an Aurora Veil attempt. We know that we win the Fake Out matchup though. And they also could just Drain Punch Heatran now. I actually kind of wish I had Goldingo on the field right now. I really don't want to spin my Terra this early. Okay, we see a Protect, so they're definitely just Drain Punching Heatran then. They're definitely just Drain Punching Heatran. And that is an Assault Vest, Iron Hands. Okay. I'm gonna play this turn very differently. I'm gonna let you have the Aurora Veil. I'm not even gonna try to stop that at this juncture. I don't think I can stop it at this juncture. I don't really have another good Terra candidate. And I think Rillaboom's faster. I think I can knock off and then Terra Blast this thing. Nope, my speed tiers are wrong. But knockoff means he's more susceptible to that next turn, but even with the Aurora Veil up, I don't think it's as threatening anymore. And now Blizzard's pretty threatening. I'm just not playing well right now. I am just not playing well right now at all. This Blizzard, like the Blizzard straight up KOs my entire team. I snagged a burn, but not on the Pokemon I needed it on. Dang, dude. And this Ninetales goes first. Every time. And they don't have any reason to not just click Blizzard. Like I think I straight up lose to Blizzard. My only way out is priority. And even that doesn't really feel like an out, to be honest. And we know that Ninetales has fake out, so even preserving that isn't all that helpful. Man. The crazy part is that I think if I had led Goldango, we might have been in an okay situation. I think if I had led Goldango, they wouldn't have wanted to protect and punch Heatran first. Because I couldn't have punched Goldango. I think they want to protect Ninetales here again. Yep. That's fine. Snow Stop, that means that grassy terrain's about to go away as well, right? So be careful. It means I don't have priority anymore. I didn't time that very well. That also means I don't have 100% accurate blizzards anymore, though. That's tough. Yeah, no, that was the right play. Now they just bring Iron Hands back in. I can't really do much to Iron Hands. Is this the foul play? I'm playing so poorly. Or Moltres as well. Oh yeah? What are you hunting for? Wishmer. Does Wishmer even have a good shiny? I actually have no idea. I think I'm fast enough to go for the rock slide here safely. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, they have no reason to not just cycle Intimidates and let my Landorus do nothing ever again. No damage for the rest of the time. Not to mention they set up the snow again, and then they have 100% accurate blizzards. Like, they're just really There really is not a way out of this for me. And they might as well just stay in and let Lando. They could U-turn out here. They could just let Lando go down. Like they have a ton of options for winning the game right now. I should have just gone for rock slide. I mean, I would have attacked before their Lando, I think, though, so it wouldn't have really mattered. Oh, and I forgot Iron Hands was still alive. Yeah, no, there is no way out for me here. Mandibuzz can try his best, but there is no out. Like, foul play isn't doing nearly enough to anything. Komodo isn't available in Gen 3 though. Strizzy hunts in Gen 3 for the most part. Man, this player's still playing incredibly carefully for having such a commanding lead right now. Is this the Ninetales coming back in? That's Lando. Okay, at least we get a knockout into Lando. It's something, but that's not much. Yeah, hunting Voltorb just go blow up on itself constantly. It's a headache. Yeah, I think we just see Blizzard here. I don't think there's ever a reason for them not to just Blizzard right here. And I think they're faster than me. But we're gonna rock slide anyway. They are. That was a tough loss. We got absolutely stonewalled that entire match. I don't even think it came down to reads. I think I just didn't bring a good lead. I'm not playing well. I'm distracted. I'm getting frustrated. It's not helping. Come on, man. I'm gonna put one more into it, and if we lose again, I think we're calling it a night because Caden's gonna be home soon anyway. And actually, win or lose, I think this is the last one. Oh, gross. I could make some changes to the team, but I'd have to do more. I have to do planning. I wouldn't make any changes like willy-nilly. I think Rillaboom Daniel is actually a decent lead here. Daniel threatens really solid damage on a lot of their Pokemon. The Pokemon they don't threaten very well. I think Landorus does well. So does Heatran. This looks like Icy Wind speed control was set up Komodo or T-Tar. I'm expecting we're going to see Komodo here. Probably Rillaboom. This could easily be like a Rillaboom and bundle lead. Our Rillaboom's has no speed put into it. Oh, Arcanine T-Tar. Not something I expected. Both of which threaten Goldango a lot, though. And both of which get a special defense buff from the Sandstorm. So, kind of a rough spot here. However, I think I want to fake out into the Arcanine slot, even if it swaps out. No, I need to preserve Terra. Oh shoot. I don't know that Goldango survives if I don't Terra though. This could be really massive KOs. I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it, even Heatran without his Terra is no longer a matchup for the dragon they might have in the back though. Maybe this wasn't such a good play. Oh, Goldango's just faster. I didn't even need to worry about potentially getting KO'd before I could attack. This does mean I get to live for a second turn, though, which is nice. Let's see, knockoff, which still does a ton. That definitely would have KO'd if we didn't Terra here. T-Tar goes down to a Grassy Glide. I feel like Rillaboom's the most likely to get attacked here. I'm gonna go into Lando. That was a bad Terra. I shouldn't have done that. I actually kind of put myself in a tough position with that Terra. We're gonna get Flare Blitzed, probably. Which slot? Nobody knows. Yeah, that's what I thought. Flare Blitz into Rillaboom. It's mitigated that damage decently well. And now we threaten this Arcanine with a KO for sure. Do they have a flying type in the back they can swap to? I think the answer is no. They might want to preserve just the Intimidate though, right? I kind of feel like this has to be like Terra Steel Komodo, right? I think that's fine. I think I still want to knock out this Arcanine. Okay, and then they didn't tear up right away. Are we gonna see Iron Defense? It is Iron Defense. Okay. And what's their last Pokemon here? I'm gonna preserve that fake out in the back just in case. Yeah, Flutter Mane. I'm gonna burn the Komodo. And actually sacrifice Goldango here. Flutter Mane does look sick, and it's super duper strong. I'm sacrificing Goldango here. I'm kind of expecting to get knocked out. Terra Fairy. We see it Protect. That's understandable. If I had just blasted the Flutter Mane right here, that would have been an incredible turn for me. I think I can still get away with that though. How many turns until the grass goes away? That's really what I'm kind of waiting for. Okay, it's too soon to bring Rillaboom back in. So we're gonna Intimidate again. Although I don't know this Intimidate really matters as much, because I think Komodo is just going to be body pressing, which is going to be doing a ridiculous amount of damage, kind of no matter what. I want to Rock Slide on the off chance I can get a flinch here on the Komodo. Alright, so Komodo can get 1 KO right now. But the only thing that actually threatens it with decent damage is my Heatran. Yeah, he's aware of that. She's aware of that. Sorry. I find myself in the same position with this Komodo, just threatening so much damage. And we see it does have Protect. So we could easily Protect this turn, and there's nothing stopping him from doing that. Makes sense. It's kind of the only right play right here. I don't threaten nearly enough damage. If it had Terra at some point, I might have a chance here, but I don't hit it. I don't hit it with enough super effective damage. And again, this is I had called this like almost as soon as I did it. Terra and Goldango, I think, is what caused me this game. If I could have Terra in my Heatran, this would have been a very different match. It's been a very, very different match. Yeah, look at that. We do like no damage here. I did it to myself. I literally knew that Heatran was my win condition, and I didn't preserve the Terra for Heatran. I got greedy. I wanted the damage. Why did I do that? My only way through now is a crit. And I think even a crit Drain Punch doesn't do it for me. That's just insult to injury now. Like, they KO me every time. They don't need Drain Punch. Oh, they don't need to Iron Defense, rather. I need a Drain Punch. I can't believe I did that to myself again. I knew my win condition, and I didn't preserve it. I knew my win condition, and I didn't preserve it. I'm playing so poorly today. Yesterday we had such a strong win streak, and today it's been win-loss, win-loss, win-loss. Like, actually, I think we've got more losses today than wins. I think we've actually lost, I think, 2 more battles than we've won today. But I still haven't heard from Caden, so we're gonna go for one more. Might be a really stupid idea. This might put us actually down a rank for the end of stream. We might lose rank in this stream. I need to just stop. I need to slow down. I know my win cons, and I'm not playing to them. I'm doing it to myself. I knew my win condition was Terra Heatran, and I wasted my Terra. Not only did I waste my Terra, I didn't get a single KO for it, and then sacrificed it. What was I doing? So stupid. So stupid. There are no rank 9s to be found. Wow. Can't believe that. No trainers to be found. That's crazy. This is crazy. We're actually out of battles. This might be the universe saying, no, hang it up for the night. This isn't working for you, bud. That might be what this is. This might be the universe's way of being like, hey. Trainer was found. A lot of ice stuff here. Okay. Is that just a fake out again? Last time I saw this combo, it was totally a fake out. I still think I want to bring Boom Daniel. I think it actually threatens decently here. Threatens 3 of their Pokemon with super effective damage. And threatens at least half HP on the whole team. Turn 1. I think Heatran in the back is a must. I think Terra is likely going to go to Heatran. Maybe Daniel in this one. Genuinely might maybe be helpful. And I could bring Trick Room in the back. But I think I can just stall out Tailwind perfectly fine. I think I want Intimidate. I think I want to be able to cycle Intimidate a little bit more too. Actually, I could have just led Intimidate. But that doesn't threaten nearly as well. It doesn't threaten damage nearly as well. Oh, clearly a Baxcalibur believer right here. Tornadus Urshifu. Okay, I think I want to actually fake out Urshifu, strangely enough. Because even if Tailwind goes up, I can KO Urshifu next turn. Urshifu goes down to a Grassy Glide here. And a single target Make It Rain will definitely take care of the Genie here. Or if they want to switch something in, Make It Rain's going to do a lot of damage. I see Snowscape, just straight up. Prankster Snowscape, okay. So there might be icy stuff in the back, actually. I think I want to preserve Make It Rain. I think I want to preserve Make It Rain here. Now we got Heatran in the back. I think we're okay. Shiny Baxcalibur. Very nice. And indeed, Sand Slash in the back. It feels like they're definitely going to be targeting Rillaboom here. Do I care about that? I might just get the Lando Intimidate off here. Because Lando doesn't really have a role to play at this point. I think I'm just going to go for more spread damage with Make It Rain here. His role is to intimidate. We're going to get the Intimidates off. Baxcalibur has a chance of just kind of setting up here a little bit, which could be very unfortunate. Gotta be careful. Terra Fire. Okay. Sand Slash Ice Spinners. That totally makes sense. I'm totally fine with that. And we're going to see a Terra Blast into Goldango, aren't we? Are we faster? Do we at least get to attack first? No, we're not. But we do survive and get an attack off, which is wonderful. Leftovers Ice Body, Baxcalibur. Just making it as bulky as humanly possible, huh? That's the strat here. I'm gonna bring Rillaboom in. That means Baxcalibur has to pick a target. Or it means Sandslash has to pick a target. I think I want to fake out Baxcalibur here. And just make it rain again. I think we see Ice Spinner hit Rillaboom for sure. We see another make it rain. We're chipping away at Baxcalibur ever so slowly. And I don't think I want to set up, I don't know. Is priority that important in the end game here? I feel like it's not really. I think I just want to have a chance to maybe get a knockoff here. Go for a Shadow Ball. He can KO one of us, but not both of us. Okay, it means we get the knockoff. That's actually totally fine with me. So we're limiting his recovery a little bit here, which is wonderful. He does not threaten us with super effective damage, and he can only target one of us. I'm gonna go for a non-Terra Blast. You don't get any more recovery. Heatran was the win condition, and we preserved it beautifully. He tries to Terra Blast. We're Flash Fire, bro. Get out of here with that. You think we're gonna Terra Grass right in front of you? Yeah, I'm glad we didn't have to finish on a loss. I'm a little bit disappointed though that even though we didn't finish on a loss, we actually didn't gain any ground today. We didn't gain any ground today. Our rank is actually I think one tick lower than it was when we started today. We've been on rank 9 all day long. I think our weak link is Carbink. As much as I really want to carry Carbink into master rank, I think it's so incredibly situational. Like, it really works well into Trick Room modes that prioritize special attack. And even then, it doesn't threaten any damage at all. And it doesn't really benefit much of my team to sit there with Carbink either. I'm going to look over the team here again. Yeah, so we have two very, very passive Pokemon on the team. Carbink and Mandibuzz. Fill very, very similar roles, one for the physical spectrum and one for the special spectrum. And Mandibuzz doesn't even fulfill its role well enough. Hold on, I want to look at something here. Thank you, Razor Cortex, for the advertisement in the middle of stream. Appreciate you. I want to do a damage calc real quick. Because I'm curious if there is a world where Mandibuzz can survive an attack from Ursaluna. Ursaluna, Adamant Nature, Guts. Guts, Flame Orb. With max attack EVs, right? How much is that doing into a Mandibuzz? With max defense. What am I doing wrong here? So, Facade has a high roll chance of doing a 99% to a max defense Mandibuzz from an attack, max attack Guts boosted Ursaluna. And that's without it. That's without any HP EVs either, though. So let's max out HP EVs. With max HP EVs, it maxes out at 84%. So, and then in return, we're doing 80%. But if it's, let's see, if it's Ghost Terra, which most of those sets are. And it is terrestrialized, we KO. Or we have a chance to KO. And if it's taken any ticks of burn damage. So at most it has to be below 85% of its health. So that's like what? 2 turns of burn damage and then we KO with a foul play. But we have to be at full HP in order to survive a Facade. So Mandibuzz is an interesting option. And definitely one that I want to continue looking into as a Ursaluna counter. What is our nature? I'm pretty sure we're plus defense minus special attack. So that actually makes it a 77%, or that actually means that we have a, you only take 77% from. So what is our Mandibuzz? Our Mandibuzz isn't max HP, max defense, is it? Is it just? I think it might be slightly mixed defenses. Oh, it's primarily built on this on the special side of the spectrum. Why did I do that? Also, I have a minus attack nature. That might be that I just never fixed that. I'm not sure. I mean, it doesn't really matter because we don't have any moves that take our attack stat into account anyway. But yeah. Let's fix Mandibuzz and see if that makes it a little bit more viable, possibly. I don't want to fully reset it. I just want to lower its special defense stat. Okay. And do I have... I don't have nearly enough irons, I don't think, to max that out. Oh, we got enough resist feathers though. That's max HP, max defense, which means we live the facade now. And we have a chance to one-shot, definitely KO if they've taken like 2 rounds of burn damage. So now Mandibuzz is specifically our Ursaluna counter. Very specific. Actually, I guess that really just makes it do its job into physical attackers a lot better, and just in general, doesn't it? My idea on Mandibuzz here I think Carbink might be replaceable. But the idea for Mandibuzz was just kind of be bulky in general and survive hits people weren't necessarily expecting, but having it survive and sit on the field in front of a special attacker isn't really all that beneficial, I don't think. Because I feel like the most common special attacker is going to have to sit in front of is Ursaluna. Or, Cresselia, Ursaluna partner. Otherwise, I don't think I'm going to want it on the field all that much in front of special attackers. Heatran only has 3 points of speed on Rillaboom. I could fix that. That actually is fixable. Because that HP stat isn't ideal either. So I could lower that HP stat a little bit to 399 for, you know, taking a little bit less from burn damage and stuff. Yeah, let me lower that HP just a tad. There we go. Let's give him a little bit more speed. And that means... that should mean now that Rillaboom, yeah, outspeeds Heatran outside of Trick Room, which means I can now potentially knock off Iron Hands for Heatran more consistently. That could be very helpful. This does not change the speed interactions between Rillaboom and Goldengo at all. Is my Goldengo just max speed, max special attack? I think it is, isn't it? Yeah. With a neutral nature. Why did... Hold on. Why did I... Hold on. Did I forget to change the natures on these guys? Did I actually just forget to do that? No, Goldengo's the only one with a neutral nature. Why have I done that? I wonder how many KOs I've missed out on. Do I want... kind of thinking timid, maybe. Actually. What does a timid nature move? What speed tier does that move me into? Timid nature. That might have been a waste of a mint. I'll have to look into that. Goldengo might have his nature change before the next stream. But I do plan on streaming this again next weekend and trying to finish this up. Actually, I might have to do it before then, just because the season resets on the 31st, so gotta be quick. But keep your eyes peeled. I'll let you guys know when Luna's gonna be available for her special stream. It might be a Luna stream. I might get her to just play something and hang out with you guys for a little bit. That'd be fun. But I hope you guys had fun. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. We'll be back at this soon, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Don't forget to check out the... It's okay, I cut myself off a little bit. Don't forget to check out the battle video before you guys go. Have a good one. Bye!